What are the best credit cards for retirees if I were advising my mom? If you are retired or about to retire or your parents are retirees, I'm going to show you exactly the cards to use even with zero income and how to maximize rewards without turning retirement into homework. It's difficult for a retiree to get a credit card in normal circumstances, and there was a story of a retiree with $750,000 in assets getting his credit card cancelled after applying for a credit limit increase for an overseas holiday, because the bank said that he did not meet their income requirement to qualify for an unsecured credit card. So if you are planning to travel in retirement, which you should, the best strategy is the one that you can manage. Something that I would think about for my own mother who is in her 70s. She cannot possibly remember all the spending caps, keep track of multiple cards to maximize 4 miles per dollar, and even consider their category spend. And I'm the one who helps her, and it's easy for me because we live together. But I imagine that when I retire, I too want to travel, enjoy, and meet my friends, and maybe go to this senior university in China to have some fun and not think about credit card hacking. So by the end of this video, you will know exactly which cards that you can consider to apply for your situation, some ways to qualify even with zero income. Plus, I'll show you the math so that you will know exactly how much rewards you are getting and whether or not it's actually worth your time. So if you're ready, click the like and subscribe button and let's go. First things first, let's kill the biggest lie that miles are better than cashback. I get it, the dream of business class flight sounds amazing, but let's look at the math. Let's say a retiree wants to fly business class from Singapore to Auckland round trip on Singapore Airlines. That's 144,000 miles. Now, if you are a max hack expert, remembering all the T's and C's, hitting all the bonus categories, and assuming no nerves happen, and you are earning maybe 4 miles per dollar at best, that means that you need to spend $36,000 to earn that flight. But here's the kicker. Most 4 miles per dollar card kept your bonus spending at $1,000 on average per month. So to hit $3,600 of spending, a retiree like my mom needs to intentionally use multiple 4 miles per dollar card for 36 months. That's 3 years. 3 years of tracking, 3 years of remembering which card to use, where and when. 3 years of mental load, 3 years of assuming that the cards don't get nerfed, and they always do. Imagine you are in your 60s or 70s and you are still doing your credit card homework. And at the end of those 3 years, if you value the miles at 1.5 cents each, which is realistic for business class, that flight is worth $2,160. Add $65 worth of tax and $27 of transfer fee, you are at around $2,252. And you know what I did? I went to Google flights. Business class to Auckland, 2,800 is possible. Even though you may not be able to fly Singapore Airlines, but you still get Philippine Airlines, and you just break up your trip and fly lah. Available immediately, no 3-year waiting period, no mental gymnastics. And for a retiree who has hustled and worked so hard for 40 years, the answer is obvious. Just pay the ticket in cash and enjoy the trip, not in 3 years' time. The principle is that your time and your mental energy is worth more than the $548 in savings spread over 3 years, which is only around $15 of savings per month using miles. So for the rest of this video, we are going to focus on cashback. It is simple, it's guaranteed, and no homework. So cashback is better for retirees, in my personal opinion. But here's the problem. Most retirees like my mother can't even get a credit card. Why? Because banks want proof of income. If you retired at 55 years old, you have 10 years with no easy way to get a credit card. You either have to get a secured credit card, locking up $10,000 in a bank fixed deposit, or you just give up. There are ways around it which I will share with you in a while. But before that, I'm going to show you something that has changed since June 2025. This is for those who receive CPF Live payout. DBS and OCBC announced that they will accept CPF Live payout as income for credit card application. And this is huge. This means that if you are getting $2,000 a month from CPF Live, that's $24,000 a year in income. Most cards need $30,000 a year. Some cards can actually do with $15,000 to $30,000. So I'm going to show you some cards that you can consider. This is why I'm making this video today, because now retirees with CPF Life can have real simple path to getting good credit cards without jumping through hoops. So if you are 65 and above and getting CPF Life and you just want a simple card that works for everything, here's what I'd recommend my own mom if she were not living with me and I don't have to manage her credit card. OCBC Infinity Cashback Card. Here's why this card is perfect for retirees. 1.6% cashback on everything, no category tracking, no minimum spending, no mental load required. You spend $1 and you get 1.6 cents back. Simple. Even though the annual fee is $196.20, but it is usually waived if you spend $12,000 in a year. And whatever you do, please try to get an annual fee waiver. If you're using this as your main card, you will hit it without trying. If a retiree spends $2,000 a month and they earn 1.6% cash back, they will earn $32 per month. That's $384 per year in cashback. And if they spend $1,500 a month, then they will earn $288 per year in cashback. This card is great because it works with the OCBC 360 account. So if you have the OCBC 360 savings account, using this card helps you earn the extra 0.4% interest on your savings to hit the spend tier. And that's a nice little bonus. Let me show you the math. If my mom has 100k in her OCBC 360 account and her CPF Life pays $2,000 a month and she spends $500 a month on OCBC Infinity card, her total annual benefit of interest plus cashback will be $2,334 per year. And the main reason why this works is because you get some cash back while letting your spending work doubly hard for you to supercharge your bank account. So if you're getting value from this, hit the like and subscribe button because I share about personal finance every week and I promise you, no fluff, just real numbers. For a retiree, they tend to travel often. Therefore, what card should you use? Should you continue using the OCBC Infinity card? No, because it has 3.25% foreign transaction fee, and that is a huge problem. If you choose to pay in Singapore dollars when you're overseas, that's even worse because you get charged a DCC charge, which is even more. So remember to always pay in foreign currency. Here's the best solution that I have found. Just get a second card with zero FX fee just for overseas spending. I personally prefer the Trust Cashback card because it gives 1% cashback on top of the 0% forex fee, and that rate is permanent. No annual fee for this card. Yes, I know that the annual income requirement is 30k and they may not accept CPF Life as income yet, but I know a few methods that you can consider which I will share in a bit. So here's the main strategy. Use OCBC Infinity when you're in Singapore and use a zero FX card like Trust Cashback card when you are overseas. Let me show you why this works. So let's say you spend $18,000 a year in total, $15,000 in Singapore and $3,000 overseas. The cashback earned on your OCBC Infinity on domestic spend is around $240, and the cashback earned on your Trust Cashback card on overseas spend or any transaction that you make in foreign currency is around $30. The FX fee that you save from not using OCBC Infinity overseas is $97.50. The total annual benefit that you will get is $367.50. And if you have liquid cash, there is one promotion that you can take advantage of that I will share right now.
Quick pause. If you've got idle cash just sitting there, here's one way that I've been making it work harder while I wait for the right investment opportunities. I've been trying out Longbridge Cash Plus. It lets me earn interest on idle funds and at the same time explore their platform. No lock-ins and returns sit around 2.19% per annum right now. Plus, I personally feel that their welcome rewards are pretty solid. When you sign up via my exclusive link below, $18 cash voucher, 6% interest boost coupon, which are exclusive, on top of 6% interest boost coupon on up to $2,000 for 90 days. And that's not all. You will get up to $800 worth of welcome rewards depending on your deposit level. It's simple to qualify starting from just $2,000. All details are below in the description. Now, if you are also planning to trade stocks or ETFs in US, Singapore, or Hong Kong, here's something that I like about their platform. Longbridge is currently Singapore's only brokerage offering zero fees across all three markets. No commissions, no platform fees. And yes, it's MAS regulated. So whether you are growing your cash passively or actively investing, the platform gives you both options. The link's below if you are interested. And thank you Longbridge for sponsoring this video.
The third one is the ultimate hack, and it is my favorite solution. If you are collecting miles or cashback, just add them as a supplementary card holder on your existing card, assuming that they pay you back in full or you are willing to pay for their expenses. If they spend it, they just need to swipe the card and you collect all your rewards in one single pot. You do all the tracking and redemption. The benefit is that there is zero stress for them. They just need to swipe and you handle everything else. The good thing is that there is no income requirement for supplementary card holders and there is no annual fee for them to worry about. And the maximum benefit that you get from consolidating spending is that all the spending goes to one account and you hit your bonus tiers faster. And that's what credit card maximization is all about for you, and that's what retirement is all about for them. But what if you are between 55 years old to 64 years old and you don't have CPF life yet? No kids with credit cards, no employment income, or you achieve FIRE early, or you are 65 plus and your CPF life is not high enough. You still have options. Let me give you 5 of them. The first one is dividend income. So if you have a dividend income of $15,000 to $30,000, banks accept this. Just need to show them your IRAS tax assessment and brokerage statements and whatever documents that is required to prove. Option 2, rental income. So if you rent out a room or property, that counts as well. $30,000 a year is around $2,500 a month. Option 3, apply for the cards before you retire. If you're planning to retire in 6 months, get all the cards that you want now because banks won't review your income unless you request for a credit limit increase. Option 4, premium banking. So if you have 500k to 1 million in assets, maybe sometimes even lower with a bank, you can get the RM to help you with this. Just be careful what you invest with them. Option 5, secured credit card. That's the last resort. You park $10,000 in a fixed deposit and the bank gives you a credit card with $10,000 of limit. So if you were to put that $10,000 in Singapore savings bonds, you actually can earn 1.85% per annum right now. The opportunity cost for you to put in a fixed deposit, assuming you earn 0.05% per annum at the lowest, the opportunity cost is $180 per year. So your cashback from your secured credit card needs to exceed $180 per year to make it worth your while. These are all options, and depending on where you are at, please check with your specific bank and RM because I might be wrong or policies might change. So I just give you guys these options. Go and find it out for yourself, okay? Alright, let me wrap this up with 3 golden rules. Rule number 1, cash over miles. Cashback is guaranteed, simple, and immediate. Miles require tracking, optimization, and mental energy. Rule number 2, one simple card beats 5 complicated cards. OCBC Infinity gives 1.6% cashback. No categories, no cap. Getting a peace of mind is worth more than anything else. And the best thing is that you can also apply via the link below to get the best sign-up rewards like vouchers or gifts that you can choose. Just remember to reply to the email sent to you by SingSaver with your application reference number to qualify for your rewards. Rule number 3, never lock up money unless you have to. I made this video because I know that a lot of you have worked your whole life and you have saved and you have sacrificed. So now in your retirement, you deserve peace and not stress. If you found this helpful, do 3 things for me. Sign up for the cards via the link below to earn the best sign up rewards as well as to support this channel. Number 2, feel free to join my Telegram channel. The link's in description. Number 3, share this video. If you know any retirees who is looking for credit card advice, this might be the best lobang that you give them in the entire year. And if you want to know other cards and how you can use for travel, feel free to check out my next video. I hope I've saved you a lot of time in your retirement. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.